Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is the 27th chapter of our comprehensive prophets manual. This chapter is called Conquering Pride. One thing that will happen to you when you get more and more revelations is as you get revelations that other people don't know, that the average Christian is not aware of, and you seem to be on this fast track with the Lord. When you read things in the Bible that you see the Bible in a different light, when you have an ability to read the Bible and get more out of it. The Bible is alive to you. The Bible is fresh. The Bible is full of wisdom for you. When you have the ability to process the Bible and see things in the Bible that other people don't see, the revelation and the increased ability to read the Bible and understand the Bible, that will sometimes produce pride in you. You'll start to you may start to feel that you're better than other people, that you're some sort of elite person, that you've got a comprehension and a knowledge of the Lord and a relationship with the Lord that is set apart from other people, and that you're special, and that you're more advanced, and you're some sort of powerful person, and um, more knowledgeable, and more or closer to the Lord, and you've got a better, more comprehensive relationship with the Lord. And these sort of feelings, this sort of, well, it's evidence from the fact that you get revelations. It's evidence from the fact that the Bible isn't boring to you. You can pick up the Bible and just read one paragraph, and the Lord will speak to you. You've got increased presence of the Lord with you. You've got increased anointing. You've got a relationship with the Lord which is on fire, and there's many indicators that would say to you that you're specialer, that you're more special than the average person, and that can produce pride. I know sometimes I've had an addiction, and I've conquered the addiction, and then suddenly I feel prideful. I feel better than other people, and uh, the Apostle Paul was a good example of humility, and he he said in Corinthians, "Imitate me as I imitate Christ." And uh, no one who was walking around being prideful and boastful would be able to write those words. And so we should take a leaf out of his book. Um, the Bible tells us in 1 Peter 5:7 to humble ourselves before the Lord. But uh, personally, my in my life and my travels, I had to be humbled by the Lord. The Lord had to do a crushing in my life. He had to crush me, and but it would be handy if you're able to get on top of your pride and deal with your pride. Uh, it would be a good thing. Sometimes it's good to spend time with mature Christians and people who are well versed in the things of the Lord. Uh, you may find that the attitudes of uh, of mature Christians are somewhat humble, and it can be an influence on your attitudes, and it can be an influence on who you are and what you're about, and it possibly could help you conquer the pride. The issue with pride, uh, the glaring issue with pride is that when you're prideful, you're not aware of it. When you're full of pride, you're not aware of it. And uh, funny thing, the funny thing about pride is many times pride manifests in someone with low self-esteem. They they find one thing that they're good at, or a couple of things that they're good at, and that's all they talk about. And the whole world revolves around how good they are at those things. And someone may have knowledge on eschatology, on the last days and revelation, and they're really prideful about it. They think that they're right. Everything they say is right, and everyone else is wrong, and they know things. And I'm aware that there was a time in my life where I was really prideful around the book of Revelation, and I still can be. And uh, it takes good friends, it takes feedback from other people to pull you in, to pull your head in. So many young prophets, so many prophets in training get prideful for many reasons, like I've mentioned, and what that's one of the reasons why the Lord will allow it to be such a long time between when you're called to be a prophet and you mature into the office, because uh, the Lord often wants to deal with the pride issues in a person's life, and He wants to deal with someone thinking that they're better than they are. And if anyone had, if anyone had a reason to be prideful, uh, it would have been the Apostle Paul. If if uh, if you were allowed to be prideful, the Apostle Paul would have been prideful. Uh, Jesus is another person who could have been full of pride. Here he was with an ability to heal every sick person that he came across, every sick person that came to him, he was able to heal. Although uh, Jesus was meek and humble and a servant, and we need to concentrate on becoming a slave to Christ, becoming a bond servant. Like I mentioned, the slave that decides to be with his master and be permanently working for his master becomes a bond slave. And we need to give up our ideas about how good we are, how proficient we are, how full of revelation we are, how anointed we are. And we need to uh, humble ourselves and take on a position of a servant, and lower ourselves and humble ourselves to the ground in uh, an attitude of praise and an attitude of thankfulness. Every good thing that comes to us comes to us from the Father, and we should be thankful and courteous to people, and um, act as a servant. Uh, you can't be a prideful servant. You can only be a servant in humility. So it will be an issue as you develop into being a prophet. You will see uh, uh, times where you seem to be better than other people, and you need to consciously take a stand against that pride and deal with it.